Hey everyone, this is Naveen Kumar. This is my first YouTube video and this video is going to be on DJI Mavic Air 2. To keep this video simple and informative, I'm going to split the video into 3 parts. The first part is about unboxing the DJI Mavic Air 2 and letting you know what are the contents inside and the basic stuffs about the drone and how to set it up for the first flight. The second part is about the settings of the DJI Fly app along with the flight and the remote controller and doing some basic shots. The third part is all about different types of photo and videography methods in the Mavic Air 2 and doing some advanced shots, and it's also about color grading and what is the basic color grading which is needed for DJI Mavic Air 2. And let's go on to the video. Here is our DJI Mavic Air 2 Fly Mode combo. This is a complete box. Let's do it. I've already unboxed it and made some few test flights and a lot of travel videos as well. So this is just to mention it. Yes. So I've arranged the bag as per my convenience. So let's take out the bag first. Some useful stuffs like accessories user guide, quick start guide, and user manual. That's it. Here's the DJI Mavic Air bag. This is our main zip. And before opening it, I just want to mention the quality of this bag is extremely durable. Yes, let's take it one by one. Here are the main things for the DJI Mavic Air 2 Fly Mode combo. Let me explain it to each and everything. This is the charger cable and this is the charger adapter. This charger cable is of this type. For Indian users, we have to buy a travel adapter which will be suitable for our Indian type of plugs over here. Okay, this is a power bank adapter. How we can use this is, here we have the USB connections, 2 connections. Batteries of the Mavic Air 2, at some cases we can use it as a power bank. So this is how you clip into it, switch it on, put your USB type and charge your mobile phones. This is how we convert the DJI Mavic Air 2's battery into a power bank. So that is why it's useful. Okay, here we have 1, 2 and 3rd battery installed on the flight. Okay, yes, these are ND filters, ND16, ND64 and ND256, 3 filters. This is USB type C charger which is used to charge the remote controller. These 2 batteries, and here is the remote controller. The ergonomics of the remote control is very nice so that I could hold very carefully. There is some matte finish over here. This really helps me to hold the remote controller in such a way that it won't get slipped off from my hand. Yes, the control sticks over here. Take the control sticks out and just screw it in. Yes, that's it. Simple. The control sticks are out, so we can use the control sticks. So I have already mentioned there is an additional control sticks which is given in the fly mode combo. So we do have the connector cable from the remote controller to the mobile phone over here. Okay, I'll show you in a while how to connect the mobile phone. Meanwhile, I'll just let you know like what are the buttons over here. So once you take off the flight, the upward motion will increase the altitude of the flight and decrease the altitude of the flight. Once you move the joystick to this control stick to your right, DJI Mavic Air 2 will tilt it towards the right. This is a forward and backward motion. So the flight will go forward and backward. So this left and right is for once you move it to the left, the flight will move this side. Once you move it to the right, the flight will move this side. Okay, here is a function button. This function button you can change it in the DJI Fly app. There are various functions in this function button, and this is return to home, RTH button. So this return to home button will be useful in like once you take off the flight and home point will be updated in the DJI Fly app, which will have a GPS coordinate. So once the flight is in travel and you want to return it to the home and you don't know where the position is, just click it. Have a long press in this RTH button. The flight will automatically come over to the takeoff position. Yes, this is a power button. This is a 3 types of modes in the remote controller. One is tripod mode. This tripod mode will have a very slow motion over for the flight, so this will give a very cinematic look. So basically the speed will be reduced will be very low in tripod, will be normal or moderate in the normal mode, and the sport mode will have a very sensitive flight motion in the Mavic Air 2 flight. This is the button which is used to capture a picture in the photo mode or to start recording a video in the video mode and to stop recording. This button is used to swap between photo and video mode. This is a gimbal motion button. If you turn it to the left, the gimbal will move towards downwards. If you turn it to the right, the gimbal will move upwards. That's it about the remote controller. This is the charging station. We can put all the 3 batteries like this and you can charge it continuously. One main thing is like these 3 batteries will charge one by one and not simultaneously. And one main thing about the remote controller is the battery of the remote controller is attached and is built in inside. We can't remove it out. And here is a USB Type-C slot through which we can charge the remote controller. And here is a battery indication. So there is 0 to 25%, 25 to 50%, 50 to 75%, and 75 to 100%. This is about the battery indications in the remote control. Yes. Perfect. We'll take this drone out. So this is a gimbal, the drone protector cushion. How to unfold a drone? First things, let's take the front both arms, hold it in the center, unfold the back arms. This is the top view and this is the front view. So we have a gimbal card over here in the Mavic Air 2. So one thing to note about this gimbal card, it has to be fitted in only while transportation of the Mavic Air 2 and not during the flight. Before getting into flight, you have to remove this gimbal card or else this gimbal protector will damage the gimbal. Okay, let's remove it. So how to remove this gimbal protector? Just place your thumb inside it and push it and take it out. So this is how you remove the gimbal protector from the gimbal. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is the side view. What do we have in this side? We have a USB Type-C. This Type-C is for transferring the data from the internal storage of the Mavic Air. 8 GB is internal available in the Mavic Air. We can also expand up to 256 GB using a memory card SD card which is on the opposite side. So this type C is not for charging the battery. This is only for transferring the data from the internal memory card. Here is an air vent. This is the back of the DJI drone. What do we see in the Mavic Air 2 backside? So we do also have two air vents. Okay, this is next other side view of the Mavic Air 2. So what do we have here? Here we have the SD card. So this slot is SD card slot. I do have a SD card which is 128 GB of SanDisk class 10. So what is recommendable is a class 10 or a higher speed memory card. SD card is recommendable for this Mavic Air 2. Since this Mavic Air 2 captures 4K at up to 30 frames per second, read and write speed of the memory card should be very high. So consider this while buying a memory card for this Mavic Air 2. We do have an air vent over here. Talking about the obstacle sensors, we do have a front obstacle sensors, a bottom obstacle sensor, and two pair of back obstacle sensor. So the main disadvantage of this Mavic Air 2 is we don't have a side obstacle sensors. Yes, so be careful while swinging over left and right side with the drones, because we don't have a left and right obstacle sensors. So this may cause to crash. Okay, one main thing is how to insert. So this battery is already inserted while it's been shipped, so we have to remove the battery, and let me show you how to insert the battery. We just have to push it inwards and remove the battery outside. So this is how you remove the battery. So just place it back, and we do hear a click sound. So we do have 4 arms, so we have 4 propellers. So let me show you how to insert the propellers. So here's the thing in inserting the propellers. There are 2 kinds of propellers over here. So you could see the marking over here. There is A propeller, there is B propeller, and over here it's A propeller and B propeller. Okay, there is a marking over here also. So you could see a silver lining in the motor, and here we don't have that silver lining. Here we do have a silver lining, and here we don't have a silver lining. In the propellers, there are 2 kinds of propellers. One propeller is we have silver circle in the center of the propeller. So this is a marking. This propeller with the silver circle should match with this arm, and this one without the silver circle should match with this one. So this is the main thing. Please make sure that you match the correct propellers with the correct motors. If you don't match it, this would be a very big mess. Even in the DJI Fly app, there will be a caution pop-up before every takeoff. So please make sure that it's in a correct position. How to put the propeller in the correct motor? Just keep the propeller on the left and right side. So just push it inside the gap and turn it clockwise. Okay, this is for the silver propellers. Okay, how to insert this propeller without the silver ring? Yes, we do have the motor without the silver ring, this arm. Okay, just insert it inside the gap and push it anti-clockwise. Okay, this is how your propellers will be inserted. The same thing will be done to the other 2 arms. So this is how the propellers has to be inserted in the specific motors. So how to prepare the drone for the first flight? We have to connect the remote controller with the mobile phone. I have already installed the DJI Fly app in my phone. Just take the mobile holder out. Take this connecting cable out and put it either ways. You can use it in the left side or you can put it on the right side, any ways which you want. Just push it hard and your mobile will be inserted. So this is how you have insert your mobile phone holder of the remote controller. Single press once in the remote controller and then double press. So that's how we switch on the remote controller. Okay, the next thing is single press once and double press, long press the aircraft. Okay, this is how you switch on the aircraft. You hear this sound. Once you hear this sound, it means the drone has been switched on. I have the DJI Fly app. There are 4 dots in the battery, like in the same way as I've explained in the remote controller. There are 4 dots, so all the 4 dots are completely in still position, that is in full green. So it is meant by it is completely 100%. So every dot has a 25% of reduction in the battery percentage. So once you open the DJI Fly app, there is a button called Connect Aircraft. First thing is you have to switch on the remote controller, RC, and then the drone. So how do you switch it on? Single press the power button and then long press. So your remote controller will be on. Just connect it to your mobile phone. Open the DJI app and connect it to the mobile phone. Okay, now it's been connected. You could see the gimbal mode. Okay, this is how you connect the remote controller with the mobile phone. Now you can see in the mobile phone. That the aircraft has been connected, and you can see the live video transmission of the flight drone. Yes. Okay, let me switch it off for time being. How do you switch it off? Single press the power button and long press. The same thing, single press battery and long press. Yes, the motors are off. As I mentioned earlier, this is the first part, and this part is about unboxing the Mavic Air 2. How do you connect the remote controller and the drone, and preparing it for the first flight. We have switched it on, and we have connected the DJI flight with the remote controller, and we have also connected the remote controller with the mobile phone. This is how you prepare for the first flight. In the second part, I'll let you know how to easily start flying, and some basic shots also. Yes, thank you so much.